If you found this video, chances are you're on the internet and you've been searching for public speaking training or presentation training or public skills training, and you're trying to figure out who's the best firm for you. And the problem is everybody kind of sounds alike. Everybody says, oh, we'll make you come across comfortable, confident, be authoritative, lose your fear in public speaking, speak so that people understand you and that they remember your messages and they take the actions you want. And you want those things. It all sounds good. So how do you really differentiate between one public speaking training firm and another? Well, we're not all the same. I'm TJ Walker. I'm founder of Media Training Worldwide, and here are 10 very specific ways we're different. For starters, number one, transparency. We're not asking you to hire us based on faith or the fact that you like the cut of my suit or anything like that. We want to be completely transparent with you. And by that I mean I'm going to give you my entire online public speaking training school. It's more than 100 videos. So you can click around, check me out, decide whether you like my style, whether you think I'm able to break down complex subjects into nuggets that are digestible and easy to follow. So if you've asked for a proposal from us, this will come to you. There's no strings attached. There's no price. No one's asking for your credit card. But you'll get 100 videos, more than 100 videos. Now, it's not a substitute for in-person training, but it does show you the core content. It does show you the answers to the most common questions and issues facing public speaking and presentation training. And it's something we make available to every one of our prospects. And by the way, you can go ahead and start learning from it right away. Now, the second big area where we're different is we give a guarantee. Good plumbers guarantee their work. Good roofers guarantee their work. We guarantee our work. If you follow our principles and do the exercises we recommend before your presentations, we guarantee that you will come across comfortable, confident, relaxed. People will understand you and they will remember your messages. If that doesn't happen, simply document what you did, let us know, and we'll give you a free day of training. So we're trying to take as much risk out of this as possible for you. Our reputations are online, and we really believe that our techniques will help you be not just a good or adequate speaker, but frankly, a great speaker, even if you don't aspire to be a great speaker. If you follow our basic principles, it will happen. The third area where we're different, we take a systemic approach to your organization and helping you with your communication needs. So every single person in your organization would have access for 1 month to our online presentation training course. So, for example, if we're training just your CEO or just your CFO, it doesn't really do any good to help this person with all sorts of new techniques, but then the other assistants, communications person, PR people, those in charge of helping with that person's speech, send the same old boring text-filled PowerPoint slides 2 weeks later for the next presentation. So we try to help everyone, even if they can't be in on the day of presentation training. So we make available our online intellectual property when it comes to public speaking and presentation skills for your entire organization. So that's really the third big difference. The fourth big difference is we take a comprehensive communications look at your whole organization. We try to help you in all aspects of communication, because if someone's giving bad speeches, quite often they're not doing a great job with their media interviews. Quite often they're not great on their conference calls. So we give you access to our entire library of spoken communications online training. We have the largest library in the entire world of unique proprietary online training for spoken communication. More than 100 courses, and we make them available to your entire organization at no extra charge for a month. So this way, it's not only the 1 or 2 people or the handful of people getting the personalized presentation training, your whole organization can be elevating its standards when it comes to communication. The fifth big element where we really stand out as different is on-camera time. The way to learn how to speak is to speak. And the more you do it, the better you get. Now, in a typical day of presentation training in most organizations, you would get on camera 2, 3, maybe 4 times. In our training, you're going to get on camera 10 times. Now, not 10 30-minute speeches with full reviews, but parts of your speaking will be on camera 10 times. You'll see yourself 10 different times on camera in different situations, so you can see improvement after improvement after improvement. That's what really helps someone get to the point where they can point to a video and say, wow, that's a great speaker, I want to speak like that. And they're pointing to a video of themselves. That's what we're able to do, and that's why it's so effective. Now, the next area where we really stand out, the 6th item, is the follow-up rehearsal. The problem with so many trainings is people's skills peak at the end of the day. Their public speaking skills are great. 2 months go by, and they forgot half. Another 3 months go by, they forgot the other half. So here's what we do now, no extra charge. We'll do a rehearsal with you through Skype video. Now, I don't mean just talk to you through Skype video or let you practice. I mean, you'll give a speech, we'll record it on our end and play it back for you and critique it. There's no extra charge for that. This way you go into that speech at a very, very high level, and it just gives you so much confidence. The 7th area where we're different is follow-up critiques. Now, everybody these days says, well, sure, send us a video, we'll give you a critique, there's no extra charge. The problem is just someone texting you, writing you an email with feedback doesn't help. We give you a video critique. So if you send us a video and you're on TV and your message is good and your hand gestures are good and your sound bites are good, but your eyes are going back and forth between the camera and the reporter, we're not just going to tell you, I'm going to demonstrate and show you what you did wrong and also what you did right. It's a much more powerful tool for ongoing support rather than what most people do, which is just send an email. Now, the 8th area where we're really different from other training firms is we're very, very goal focused. The goal is on you becoming great. Now, the problem with most trainings is at the end of the day of the training, people are saying, wow, that training was great, it was fun, it was interesting, the trainer's articulate, he demonstrated things so well, she's fantastic. The problem is none of that matters. At the end of one of our trainings, people are not commenting on me or my other trainers, saying how great we are. They're talking about how great they as the trainees are. They're talking about, wow, I can't wait to get out and give a real speech in the real world because I'm going to blow away the competition. So that's the real difference. The focus when your people leave is going to be on how great they are, not on how great the day of training is. Huge, huge, huge difference. Now, the 9th area where we're different is we collaborate in a much more intimate way with your entire communication staff. So if we're doing public speaking training with one executive, we would want people who are in any way involved with the communications process, speech writing, PowerPoint slides, to have them in the room so they can be giving feedback to the person as well. And we do it in a way where no one's feelings get hurt and no one's asked to attack the boss. But what we really are after is having a culture change in your organization so that no one ever speaks unless they do a rehearsal on video in front of other colleagues. And these days, it can really be done in 5 minutes using your cell phone in the back of a car on the way to a speaking engagement. So we're not talking about spending lots and lots of time. But we really try to involve the whole communications team in this training process. It's not one of these things where we say, well, everybody out, just me, I'm the all-knowing guru, and your executive. No, it's not like that. 10th area where we're different from others is you don't see a lot of flashy video on this website. In fact, I'm just talking to you right now. On the other public speaking websites, you'll see interesting graphics, editing, special effects. You'll see different shots and angles. That's all great if you were hiring a TV production company. But if you want to learn how to speak, guess what? You can't do any of that. If you're speaking, this is part of why people get nervous by it. If you're speaking and you mess up, no one can put a quick video over your head or edit something away or do a second take. You've got to learn how to just be your very best when you're speaking. And that's why in this video and other videos, you see it done in one take and you see it done without editing, because that's what you have to do when you speak. So we practice what we preach. I'm TJ Walker, and I appreciate spending some time with you. If you have any more questions, I would love to speak to you about how your people can be even better as speakers and how we can come up with a very, very personalized solution to your public speaking training needs. Thanks a lot.